Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. It gets really blurry if I get close to my AC, so I'll just back up a little bit. I've never made an Armored Core 6 video in the past, and this one's kind of just popped into my head, and I was like, rather than dwell on it for weeks on end, I should just do it. Why not? Today I'm going to be talking about, in my personal opinion, the most busted build in the entire game. There's a lot of different weapons in this game. We have pistols, rocket launchers, assault rifles, laser beams, laser shooters, laser launchers, snipers, flamethrowers, a bunch of. We got needle shooters, pulse gun. That's crazy. So essentially, there's a lot of different weapons in this entire game, but melee weapons in particular, I feel like kind of embody this strange lane of their own. Obviously, you know, by getting up close to the enemy rather than staying at a distance. But my build pretty much revolves completely around staying close to the enemy, and they're the ones typically who are running away from you rather than you running away from them. You thought I was checking out the menu to like select out weapons or something. That's actually completely wrong. My favorite build in this game is nothing in my right hand, and the Ashmead, which is the strongest, I believe. Yeah, so if we compare them to the rest, attack power is just red for pretty much everything else in the entire game. But that's completely based off if you can obtain really badass kind of hold of the left trigger into the smack of the underneath of the jaw. I call the Ashmead penetrator because when you stab them, it does like, it injects it out, kind of. And you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, well, if you're gonna have nothing in your right arm, doesn't mean you can't use it. No, it becomes a fist. And then coinciding with punching of nothing, the Basho fists here, which have this like passive ability of a maxed out melee specialization. Whatever you want to put on your back, you can put whatever, it doesn't really matter, but today I figured I would just go into the arena mode and see how far I could get without it. My favorite things to put on the back is the pistols, okay? I really like putting the pistols on the back, but I figured maybe, just for the sake of this video, I'll see how far I can get without a pistol, with only the puncher and the Ashmead, and then once I lose like once or twice, maybe I'll switch to the pistols and then just clean house with the rest of the arena list here. Starting with Ramy, let's just see how we go.
System activating combat mode.
Oh, sorry, off the bat, I'm just going to show you guys. See, when you dash, there's a spec that you can get, or it's like an attachment with module things you can like obtain in the menu if you play the game into Act 1, I think, or Act 2 or something like that. But we're just kind of getting completely wrecked by Ramy because I'm not even thinking about my playstyle, I'm too busy talking. Okay, so he's been punched out, that's great, and then we just dash in, and we pretty much end his entire life, lineage, his family tree comes to an end, he never had a wife and kids.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation.
I know.
Well done.
Thank you very much. Okay, I know what you're thinking to yourself. You're thinking to yourself, Ramy's not that great, he's pretty easy, he's got really bad weapons, and he doesn't know how to pilot his AC correctly, and he's really slow and stuff. We'll just jump a few.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 25, rank E.
Okay, so now we're versing Meline. She's a couple ranks higher. She actually knows how to pilot her AC. It might be a bit of a tougher fight than Ramy. And she does go in the air, which is actually really bad for our build. She also has a shield, which is going to be a bit frustrating for us to hit through, but if we get lucky with it, who knows, you know? We're going to wait for that reload. There it is. 1 bop, 2 bop, 3 bop, and it's over. Send her to the afterlife. That fight went for much longer than I was anticipating. I completely forgot that Meline comes with a shield, which is good for blocking melee attacks, but it doesn't change the fact that I still don't have any pistols, and I'm still messing her up. Alright, next we're going to verse Ring Freddy, okay, which is rank D21. So where was... Meline was 25, okay, so we're going to just jump down to, like, I guess Hawkins? We'll go against Hawkins, number 20. I guess we'll just jump by 5s, you know, just for the sake of the video.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation.
Fantastic.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright. With V5 Hawkins, we're just going to go in with the kick. Punch, punch, punch. That's the one. With a big blaster, punch once, keep it up, punch twice, keep it up, 3 times break. It didn't break because he got off his power armor. We're going to break down his power armor because we're angry with him. 50%. Dodge around him. We're going to just dodge that, you know, I don't need the extra damage or anything. In with another kick. Punch. We're going in with another kick. Couldn't hurt. Punch. Punch. Please break. It didn't break. We're going to go in. That missed. Dude, he's really making it difficult for me, but now he's dead. So that's a stun lock. You see that? That was a prime time example of a stun lock that we just put it in there. That's exactly what I wanted to kind of showcase to you guys.
Destroyed.
Thank you very much, All Might.
Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Thank you. Anyway, look. That stun lock with the right arm there, that is pretty much what this build completely revolves around. You know, you break their shield, kind of keep them in that lock. That actually lets you switch from whatever weapons you have on your back into your main hand. You want to put them on your back, switch it out with the Ashmead. That's what that stun lock is kind of for. It's like really is good to switch out your weapon there. Anyway, back to the arena. We're going to keep going with this build because I beat V5 Hawkins. Alright, Sula. Sula's a pretty cool character. We're gonna kill him.
Combat aptitude evaluation program number 15.
Alright, so now we're versing Sula. Going in with the charge, we're gonna pretty much approach him the exact same as Hawkins and all the other characters. Get him with the kick. Didn't get the kick, that's okay. Reset a little bit. Get the kick there! 1, 2. Hit him with the third, break his shield. That didn't work. Going with that, completely miss it. Get our energy back. With a kick. With a kick, he's into a wall. Alright, we're just gonna break his shield into this. Dash in. And his life is over. Ladies and gentlemen, Sula is dead. That was quicker than Hawkins. But it wasn't as quick as usual. All Mind, what is wrong with you? 28 seconds. You know, it's kind of admirable, but I don't know. Alright, whatever. In case you guys aren't getting the picture now, I'm sure you are. Melee is exceedingly overpowered. Who needs just open hand right fist and just Ashmead it. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going with this thing. Alright, next we're versing Cold Call. This guy's rank 10, so we're kind of closing in, you know, we're gonna get to the top dogs.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program number 10.
Alright, Cold Call. Nothing but melee. Kick! Thank you. One punch. Oh, second punch didn't connect, that's kind of important. Third punch didn't connect, now we're back on the ground. That makes my life easier. Gonna get the Ashmead punch off just to get the shield down. Punch once, you're in the stun lock, and your life is over. Cold Call is dead, but to be fair, I did kind of nudge him up against the wall there, but you know what? That's a positive, okay?
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
You know, fantastic. You can sandwich people up against pipes, walls, snow, ramps. You can pin people up against whatever, and they can't get away. To be fair, though, I'm pretty sure those last two guys didn't have power armor. Once power armor kind of comes into it, that's when this melee build really starts to hurt. But it doesn't matter really that much. I could take out Honest Brute. I know that for a fact. Maybe Rusty? I'll take out Rusty. Why not? Sorry, Rusty.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation.
Alright, now we're taking out Rusty real quick. We're kind of wiping the slate clean with our good buddies. You know what I mean? Our buddies. There he is. That was a dodge. It was a miss, but I'm going to call it a dodge. One hit with the kick. Alright, he's really sandwiched in here. It's okay. Come here, man. That's a lot of damage, but we're going to get him with a kick. We're going to get him with a kick. There it is. One punch. Two punch. Sorry, Rusty. It's over. Oh, Rusty's dead. What have I done? Alright, next we're versing Chhatrus. Chhatrus, number 5. You know, pretty big time over here. Chhatrus. We're versing Chhatrus with the melee build. Let's go. So we're versing Chhatrus, number 5 on the board. She has a big old shield that comes out when her main shield goes down all the way. She's also got a lot of health. Gonna make it really difficult for us to fight. And we're gonna try our best. She's already activated her shield. That's really good for us, actually. We're just gonna wait away. We don't want her doing a lot of damage to us right now. But now that we know that that power shield is gone, we can actually start doing some sweet stuff. That's not good.
50%.
She's really far away right now.
30%.
That's okay though. That was not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's so annoying, dude. It was over. The fight. Wait, hang on a second. It's over! It's over! Chhatrus, what are you doing? That fight was entirely yours, and you gave it to me.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Concluding evaluation. You're terrible at this game. How did you lose that? It was totally yours. It is a bot. I am talking about a bot. But that was 48 seconds. Alright, so realistically, I could just jump to Freud right now and just get my ass whooped. But maybe we'll just go through 4, 3, 2, 1. Just screw it. We'll pad out the video with extra fights of maybe me losing one. Alright.
Main system activating combat mode.
Domion shouldn't be too hard. I think I can take Domion. That was not what I wanted to do off the bat. That's okay. We missed. He's really up in the stars right now. A lot of damage with the Ashmead there with the dash attack that it has. There, 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen. Domion, you're still living? What are you talking about, man? Yeah, the fight was over. I'm sorry.
50%.
Punch once, punch twice, punch 3 times. We're not going to break his shield, but we can always kick him and then hit him with one of those. Doesn't matter too much. His health is down, and the melee build is still primetime badassery.
Target destroyed.
This game is.
A rank evaluation.
Yep, 36 seconds. All right, number 3. We're versing Aster Crown King. King Aster Crown. That's his AC is called Aster Crown. His name's King.
Arena combat aptitude of.
Yep. All right, here we go. So we're versing King, number 4 or 3 or something. We're gonna kick him. We're gonna punch him once, punch him twice. He's gonna use his big old shield. I'm gonna use my dash attack with the Ashmead and miss, but I'll go back to punching him instead. Kick. I was praying that would do something. I think it was too late there. That's okay. That's not okay. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, that's King. Damn! I tell you what, that overpowered shield I have at the end there, where I get to 0 and I get to live for like 5 seconds longer.
Concluding evaluation.
It comes
Well
through.
done.
It really comes through. 1 HP. We're gonna kill King and move on to number 2. 32 seconds. Number 2, we have G1 Michigan. This guy's a real toughie over here, but he shouldn't be an issue. All right, let's go, Michigan. Let's go, Michigan. Woo! Dodge the bazooka, dodge some missiles, miss the kick. That's the one I want. Punch once, punch twice. He hits his thingo. I hit that thingo. I break his shield. I hit another punch. I don't have anything ready. I'm just spamming moves at this point. I'm not even paying attention. 1 punch, 2 punch, 3 punch. I'll get off a kick, just for good measure if I can hit it. Spam kicks. That's how the game's played. 1 punch, 2 punch, 3 punch. Don't be overheated when I dash. It'll be... It's okay, we'll finish off the fight, but I'm a little bit nifty. That didn't work out for me. G1 Michigan's actually really easy. I didn't realize this before, but I'm not dead yet, so I'm sorry guys, I thought this was gonna be a tougher fight. I wasn't even trying. I swear to God I wasn't even trying that fight. I'm talking too much. G1 Michigan. More like G0. Anyway, we're down to Freud. Freud is an actual we'll see. He's number 1. I don't know if I'm gonna beat him. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Combat aptitude evaluation program.
This
This will
is
be
it.
the last evaluation.
This guy right here. This guy's number 1. It's Freud.
Subject AC. Locksmith. Call sign V1. Freud.
Badass.
System activating combat mode.
All right, let's go. The number 1 Vesper, number Freud. Ashmead, if only you could hit. 1 punch, 2 punch. I don't have any Ashmead ready. I would rather save it, but he's already used that thing anyway. I should have used it. Dash in with the kick, miss it. Dash in with the kick, hit it, but he has an overshield. It doesn't even matter. 1 punch, 2 punch. We're gonna miss that. Come on. try and interrupt that, which I did. I'm still... Wait a second, no way. Alright, look, that was uncalled for. Why did you lose that? What's wrong with you, Freud? My God.
Target destroyed.
The melee build's really the best
This
build
concludes all evaluations.
in the
We
entire
thank you for
game.
your cooperation.
No. Oh God. That 44 could have been stripped if I was better at the kill. I say that every single time. Ladies and gentlemen, so pretty much what did we learn? We learnt that Armored Core 6 is a really, really easy game, and anyone who beats it, like, of course, like, what'd you expect? Of course you were gonna beat it. It's like the easiest game in the world. You know, all you have to do is just punch people,